Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Nitai Gaur Chandra ki Jai, Shri Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Mai ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Thank you so much everyone for coming this evening for our Sunday Love Feast program. So we welcome you. And today we have a very, very special member of our ISKCON family. I don't like to call a special guest because all our devotees in ISKCON are our family members. So very, very special member. First time, of course, in Harrisburg. His Grace Arjun Sakhā Prabhu. Haribo! 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 So, to give an introduction of Prabhu is not very easy in a couple of minutes, but I will just try to give a brief introduction in a couple of minutes. Prabhuji is a Diksha disciple of His Holiness Radha Govind Swami Maharaj. Haribo! And academically he holds Masters in Information Technology, very qualified, and he is working full-time for Microsoft in Seattle. Haribo! At this very young age, you can see how young he is, he is preaching extensively to serve the mission of Srila Prabhupada almost all over the world, many countries. And I also heard he got a very, very special and lot of association from His Holiness Bhakti Swarup Damodar Maharaj. And he got very inspired with that association also. And he is inspiring lot of youth congregation across the ISKCON family. And we are very fortunate that we could have him here. This time we were trying for last many months, but somehow with the help of New Jersey devotees and it worked out the whole plan. And he has been in this area for last 3 days and this is his 5th program since last Friday. Very, very extensive preaching program with the congregation he is doing. And probably I will let him explain how long those New Jersey programs were. He will be able to explain better. But the youth were loving it. So we are very fortunate that our youth also got a chance this afternoon. And not only youth, even the parents, they will be very inspired. Personally, I got very inspired with his preaching efforts, his services. So we welcome you, Prabhu, again, once again. Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. So I will hand it over to you. And
Shri Shri Nitai Gaura Chandra Bhagavan ki, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Gurudeva ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande, Jai Radha Madhava Kunjavihari, Jaya Radha, everyone, Madhava, Jaya Radha, Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava. Much louder please. Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jayo Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jayo Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana Jamuna Tira Vanachari Jamuna Tira Yamuna Tira Vanachari Vijaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Hare Hare. Everyone, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Much louder Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Rama Rama Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Jaya Nitai Gaurchandra, Jaya Nitai Gaurchandra, Nitai Gaurchandra, Jaya Gaura Hari. Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra, Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra, Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra, Jaya Nitai Gaurachandra. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya. Oh Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya. Jaya Gaura Premanande Hari 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 Bol. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Shri Harinam Prabhu ki jai. Thank you for very kindly coming here on a Sunday to chant and hear about the pastimes of the Supreme Lord. Before I begin, I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to the temple management, Her Grace Anasuya Mataji, His Grace Krishna Prabhu, and all the devotees who are there in the management. Thank you so much for very kindly having me here. I had, hands on my heart, I had not heard about Harrisburg when I was in Seattle. And last year, His Grace Radheshyam Prabhu wrote me an email. And he said, whenever you come to the East Coast, make sure to have Harrisburg on your list. And he had put Aditya Prabhu in the CC. So I had no idea where Harrisburg is. So believe me or not, I went to Google to check where Harrisburg is, which state it comes in. So I was okay. And after that, somehow the conversation never went ahead. But somehow Krishna is kind through some known devotees. The connection happened with Hare Krishna Prabhu, and then the desire of Radheshyam Prabhu that I visit here fructified. So I offer my obeisances to Radheshyam Prabhu also for very kindly introducing me to the Harrisburg family. Before we begin, let us chant the Mangalacharan prayers, seek auspiciousness from our spiritual superiors like Srila Prabhupada, and then get started in our today's discussion. If you have these mantras by heart, kindly chant along. And if you do not have them, kindly hear them, because these mantras are very, very powerful, irrespective of whether we know the mantras or not. So, let us chant. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandho Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanostute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swame Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadhi Paschatya Desh Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. All together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaye Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Namaha. Ananda Leela Maya Vigrahaya He Mavadivya Chavi Sundaraya Tasmai Mahaprema Rasapradaya Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Nityanandam Aham Naumi Sarvanandam Karam Param Harinama Pradam Devam Avadhuta Shiromani. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki, Shri Nityananda Rama ki, Samasta Gaura Bhakti Vrinda ki. As Prabhuji mentioned, this is the first time I'm here. This is the first time I'm here to Harrisburg. And of course, it's the first time I'm seeing the most beautiful, stunning Shri Nitai Gaurachandra Bhagavan ki. How does Lochan Das Thakur glorify Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Parama Karuna Pahudoi Jana Nitai Gaurachandra. Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana. They are the most merciful. Who? Pahudui Jana. These Dui Jana, these brothers. Oh, these brothers have caused havoc in this world. They have control, they have taken charge of the whole world. How? By showering mercy. Nitai Gaurachandra. But why are they glorious? Sabavatar Sarashiromani Kevalananda Kanda. Sava avatar. All avatars. There is no exception, please. All avatars. Sava avatar Sarashiromani. The essence of all avatars are these two transcendental brothers who are present here. Kevala Ananda Kanda. Why? Because they are filled with happiness. You and I are running behind happiness, right? We all are running behind happiness. The aim of buying a new iPhone is happiness. The aim of buying a new Tesla is probably happiness. We jump around from place to place to place to find happiness, but we fail miserably. Kaviraj Goswami explains real happiness is found in the pages of the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Please kindly repeat. Chaitanya Charitamrita Nitya Karapan Yaha hoite premananda bhakti tattva gyan. Bhakti tattva gyan. What does Kaviraj Goswami say? Chaitanya Charitamrita Nitya Karapan. How much should I study Chaitanya Charitamrita? Nitya. Constantly. Ideally, Nitya means 24 hours. But the Kali Yuga interpretation of Nitya is at least once a day. Because throughout the day, we have so many other occupations. We have a 9-to-5 job. We have that manager whom we like very much in our job. Then we have our colleagues. If you're a homemaker, if you're a housewife, especially in India, you have a big time anxiety of not having a maid, servant not coming on time, right? We have so many other such anxieties. Mind is plagued with these things. So 24 hours is very difficult for us. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says at least once a day. Why? What will I get? Because the Kali Yuga mentality is if we are asked to do something, we don't do it. Our first question is, मुझे क्या मिलेगा? हाँ प्रभु जी मैं कर लूँगा, मुझे क्या मिलेगा? What will I get? So Kaviraj Goswami understands that. And he says, what will you get by studying Chaitanya Charitamrita? Jaha hoite premananda. We are running behind Ananda. And they are the embodiment of Ananda. Ram Milai Jodi. We are looking for happiness. They give us happiness. But along with happiness, what does Chaitanya Charitamrita give? Bhakti Tattva Gyan. It gives the knowledge of bhakti and it gives the knowledge of the tattvas that are presented through the pastimes. And we see Prabhupada wrote these books so that happiness can be presented to all of us. One time, one disciple of Srila Prabhupada came to Srila Prabhupada and said, Prabhupada, I want to distribute your books lifetime after lifetime. Srila Prabhupada said, I am writing this book so that you don't take another life. Not that you stay here and keep distributing. But Prabhupada said, the intention is good that you want to serve your Guru there. But not that you keep staying here and keep distributing. The aim of the books is we can get out. Like Sripad Vaisheshika Maharaj says, page by page, become a sage. Page by page, we become a sage. So we find that in the pages of the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, we have various personalities that are presented. And primarily we see in modern day also, when a president goes from one country to another country, he never goes alone. He goes with certain set of cabinet ministers who can assist him. The president, prime minister never goes alone. Likewise, the Supreme Lord is the ultimate prime minister. He is the ultimate president. So when he also comes down to this world, he never comes down alone. He comes with his associates. He comes with his associates with whom this mood can be preached. You see, when Srila Prabhupada came to America, Srila Prabhupada said in one of the classes, Prabhupada said, preaching in America was very easy. Now we know how difficult it is to get someone to the pages where they can understand scriptures and they can chant is very, very difficult. Srila Prabhupada said preaching in America was very easy. So the disciples, they asked, how Prabhupada? Srila Prabhupada said, when I went to America, they were already following Sarva Dharman Parityaja. They were already hippies. They were already living on the street. I just went and gave Mamekam Sharanam Braja. They were already renounced living on the streets. I just have to give the second part of the verse. So he said preaching in America was very easy. But that's not a reality. Prabhupada was humble and kind enough to present it that way. So we see when personalities come down, they come with their associates. When Krishna comes down, he comes with his associates. Jamuna, Giriraj, Vrindavan Dham, Srimati Radharani, the Ashtasakhis, the friends. They never come alone. It's a complete gang that comes, full group. Likewise, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes down, the associates also come down. Tell me few associates of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Some associates. Advaita Acharya one, Gadadhar Pandit one, Haridas Thakur ki, yes, Srivas Thakur, yes. What else from the Matajis? Swarup Damodar Goswami ki. Who was always there with Swarup Damodar Goswami? Ramananda Raya ki jai. Yes, one associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Nityananda Prabhu ki jai. How did we forget the most important personality, Shri Nityananda Ram? So Krishna comes down with his associates, Nitai or Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, they come down with their associates. One such associate of Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Devananda Pandit. What is the name? For those from India, it is not that Devanand. Not that Bollywood actor. Especially if you are from the 1970s. The moment I say Devanand, there are some songs that are playing inside. You know what they are. Not Devanand, that Devanand. Mahaprabhu has an associate by the name Devananda Pandit. What's the name? Devananda Pandit. Now, as the name suggests, he's a Pandit. Big time erudite scholar. Very, very scholarly. Very philosophical. Very scholar. Brahmana by birth. Full life celibate. Brahmachari. And he was known for his Bhagavatam classes. When he would speak, it would be a packed assembly, end to end. He was known for his speaking. People would come from distances to hear to his class. So as the name suggests, big time scholar Devananda Pandit. But this Devananda Pandit had a problem. When he would present Shastra, his conclusions would be very dry. What does that mean? Srimad Bhagavatam is Rasamalayam, it's filled with nectar. It's filled with nectar. But when he would present Bhakti, which is the essence of Srimad Bhagavatam, he would keep that Bhakti to the side and he would present everything else. That Bhakti which is the essence, that Bhakti which is the aim and theme from the first page of the first canto to the 12th page of the 12th canto to everything. Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavad Gita, the essence is Bhakti. That Bhakti which is found practically everywhere, Devananda Pandit could not see that even in one verse. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was furious. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's blood would boil. He would say, I am coming down to this world to preach about Bhakti. And he is giving a Bhagavatam class and he doesn't even speak about Bhakti. Mahaprabhu's heart would bleed. But he just kept quiet. He didn't say anything. So we see that temples are meant for this, where this point of bhakti can be put in our heart, the importance of bhakti. And that's why we get together. That's why we come together, so that we can deepen our Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada was in Detroit and they had seen the Fisher Mansion property. Now it was a big time mansion. So they saw the Fisher Mansion property and it was for rent. So Srila Prabhupada went there with his disciples. And Srila Prabhupada was seeing there from one room to another room. It had multiple rooms and Prabhupada said, this can be Brahmachari ashram. This can be deity room. This can be the room for mopping the floor. This can be the room for kirtan. This can be the room for deities. And Prabhupada was going from door to door to door to door, from room to room, and saying, this can be used for this. The real estate agent got very excited because he thought he's going to crack a deal. Prabhupada said, this place is so wonderful. It is meant for the kings. But we are paupers. We don't have anything. You please give it to us for free. He was a real estate agent. He had done a lot of negotiations in the past. No one dragged him to this extent. Prabhupada said, give it for free. He thought he heard it wrong. He said, what? Prabhupada said, it's free. We want to use it for Krishna. If you give it for free, you will also get benefit. Of course, it was not given for free. But Prabhupada, because he had the Prayag pharmacy, he knew business. Prabhupada was not a Gujarati, but he knew dhanda. Good Jews are known for business, dhanda. When I go to Cincinnati, Cincinnati is filled with Gujaratis. Filled with Gujaratis. And literally, I can predict. Oh, by the way, how many Gujaratis here? Just one? Just two? That's it? How many Telugu? Two? That's it? What's the majority here then? Mixed? Marathi? Oh! इकडे मराठी कोण बोलतं? महाराष्ट्रीयन का आपण? कुठे? मुंबई, पुणे? पुणे. अजून कोण मराठी आहे इकडे? Okay, there are few Maharashtrians. मराठीमध्ये क्लास करू का? If you go to Cincinnati, by the way, back to our Gujaratis. Gujaratis are very sweet. No offense. When you go to Cincinnati, the whole congregation is Gujaratis. They have a center. From here to there, whole class, everyone will be Gujaratis. And literally every Gujarati will have a laundromat. Every Gujarati will have a gas station. Every Gujarati will have a motel. Fixed. Huh? Dunkin' Donuts. Fixed. Gujarati fixed. Oh, Patel brothers. How can we forget Patel Prabhu? When I was in New Jersey for my master's for 2 years, Patel brothers was a very normal thing. I went to Seattle. And in the West Coast, there's no concept of Patel brothers. There's no Patel brothers in West Coast. So when I went to Seattle, I was looking online, where's the closest Patel brothers? And it rerouted me to New Jersey. I said, come on, I just took a 6-hour flight. I can't go back to buy like a 1 gallon of milk. Then I realized, there are some alternatives. Apna Bazaar. Now Cincinnati is Gujaratis. Please come to Seattle sometime. You will see Telugus in abundance. Seattle is ito Telugu parato Telugu. Yato yato yami tato Telugu. Every second house is Telugu. Not second house, every house is Telugu. Any door you practically knock, there's going to be a Telugu. Wherever IT jobs are there, Telugus will be there. I bet. Seattle is known for IT. You have Microsoft, Amazon headquarters. Telugus will be filled everywhere. I was saying this in one place, and this happened to me when I went to Seattle. So, 2 Telugus were talking. And I'm not a Telugu, I'm Tamil. And Tamil and Telugu are different. For those who think everyone is Madrasi, no, that's not true. There's a difference. Especially I remember when I was in Mumbai, there's a common notion. Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, सब Madrasi. Kannada, Tullu, Madrasi. अरे नहीं, सब Madrasi नहीं है, अलग-अलग है. But सब Madrasi. Everyone is Samadarshi. Krishna is saying Pandita Samadarshana, they have taken it literally. सब Madrasi. सब Madrasi नहीं है, थोड़ा फर्क है. So in Seattle, I was talking, there were 2 people there, they were conversing. And they were speaking in Telugu. And I didn't understand a bit of what they were talking. कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा था. It was bouncer for me. So they spoke 10 minutes like this. So then I interrupted and said, maybe English? This is America, United States of America, so maybe you can speak in English. Or Hindi, it's like national language, something that I can understand. That Prabhuji looked at me and said, Prabhuji, why don't you learn Telugu? I said, this is height. I come to America and you expect me to learn Telugu. It's no, dear devotees, it's no longer United States of America, it's United States of Andhra Pradesh. Telugus have conquered practically the West Coast. They're still to pounce on the East Coast. That day is also not far. So we see, when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appears in this world, he comes down with his associates. Ramananda Rai, Swarup Damodar Goswami, Kasheshwar Pandit, Brahmananda Bharati, and all these wonderful associates ready to help. And Devananda Pandit is one such associate. But when he would speak Srimad Bhagavatam, there would be no bhakti in it. And Mahaprabhu's heart would bleed because he would say, bhakti is the essence. Sri Prahlad Maharaj explains, Manye dhana bijana rupa tapa shrutojas teja prabhava bala paurusha buddhi yoga naradhanani bhavanti parasya pumsam bhaktya tutoshna bhagavan gajayotapaya. Canto 7, chapter 9, text 9 of the Srimad Bhagavatam. Prahlad Maharaj explains, Manye dhana, our wealth. Our wealth doesn't please Krishna. How do we think our bank account is going to please Krishna? Our bank account, if you show Mukesh Ambani, that itself will not please him. He will look at the number of zeros in our account and that will be fun time for him. In comparison to the bank account that he has. How do we think with money we are going to impress Krishna? Not possible. Manye, dhana, abhijana, our fan following. How many followers I have on TikTok? How many followers on Instagram? How many on BeReal? What's that, Discord? How many on Discord? The youth enlightened me today about a new app, which apparently I had no idea about, called as Discord. Please don't ask me what it is. If you have any doubt, please reach out to Aditya Prabhu. He will nicely enlighten you about what the Discord app is. The fan following doesn't attract Krishna. Why? Because he owns universes. Multiple universes are under him. What is our fan following? What is the fan following of any of the Bollywood celebrities? It's in one country, in multiple countries, okay, in Mother Earth. That's it. These Bollywood celebrities are not known in other universes. No one even knows them. Krishna is known in this universe, in that universe, in multiple universes. What is his fan following in comparison to the fan following of the Bollywood celebrities? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So how is it that we, with our little fan following, with our money, with our education, with our wealth, with our bodily strength, with the so-called beauty, how can we attract Krishna? Material attributes can never attract Krishna, Prahlad Maharaj says. Our beauty, we know how beautiful we are. No one is as beautiful as their Facebook picture, and no one is as horrible as their Aadhaar card. Those who have an Aadhaar card, you know what I'm talking about. For those who are American citizens, you may not know. For you all, it is Gyan. For others, it is Vigyan. License? Oh, Indian license also? American license. Oh, okay. Oh, in India, license means even if you don't know how to drive, you can get license. It is transcendental. If you have this in your pocket, without driving, I know one devotee, that Mataji lives in Mumbai. In Mumbai, there's a place called as Dombivli. So she lives there. She doesn't know to drive scooter, absolutely. The way she drives is, she will hold the brake and same time she will accelerate. And both legs will be down. Have you seen how kids stop the vehicle, like if they're driving a tricycle or whatever, with their legs they stop? That's how she drives. In 5 minutes she got license. Welcome to India. You can't expect that in America. India is very transcendental. You have to go to experience it. Sometimes I feel the youth who are born and brought up in America, you're missing out on too much fun. America cannot give you that fun that India can give. And I am saying this because I have lived in both countries now. If you live in India, my goodness, every day is realization. Ananda Mudhi Vardhanam. Happiness every day, every step. India is very transcendental, but very glorious also. Very, very glorious. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, those who have taken birth in India, Bharata Bhumi te hoila manusha janma jar, janma sartaka karib kara para upakar. He says, those who have taken birth in India are very fortunate because it's a land rich with culture, land rich with spirituality. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is so kind. He has broken all barriers. And Mahaprabhu is going and embracing everyone. Doesn't matter whether you are from India, doesn't matter you are from America, doesn't matter whichever part of the world you are from. If you can perform chanting of the holy name and read the books of Srila Prabhupada, Mahaprabhu is ready to embrace each one of us, irrespective of whether you are an Indian or an American. Irrespective of whether we are male, female, a child, an adult, Indian, American, old lady, young man, whoever it is, if the person is sincere, Mahaprabhu is ready to embrace them. So none of these material things attract Krishna. Our beauty doesn't attract Krishna. If we think we are beautiful, please look at yourself when you get up in the morning. Look at that beautiful face when you get up in the morning. It will be so transcendental, exceptional. You see, in India, I remember when I was growing up, there was a ad that would come, Fair and Lovely. And there would be some celebrity in that. And the moment he puts Fair and Lovely, naturally he becomes very, very fair. And the ad would be like, hi, handsome, Fair and Lovely. And people would think if you buy that Fair and Lovely, you are going to become the next Shah Rukh Khan. It's so exaggerated. It's so exaggerated. Mahaprabhu is beyond all these bodily designations. Sanatan Goswami had pus and wound all over his body. Mahaprabhu goes and embraces him. We don't even touch a person if they're wounded. Mahaprabhu embraces him. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy is beyond body. It's beyond countries. He doesn't care who you are. If we are sincere, he is ready to pick us up and embrace. But here Devananda Pandit had a problem. He would speak Bhagavatam, but he would not speak Bhakti, and Mahaprabhu was getting very angry. In fact, Mahaprabhu's anger towards Devananda Pandit started even before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance. Imagine, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Namo Mahavadanyaya. He is the most merciful. He who is the most merciful is angry upon you even before he has advented. You would have committed such a big crime. He who is coming to uplift all of us, he is angry at you, not after his appearance. Even before he has appeared, he is angry at you. What did Devananda Pandit do? Devananda Pandit was once serving a class. And in that class, he was speaking about the Supreme Lord. And it was a jam-packed assembly. Srivas Thakur got to know about this. Srivas Thakur came and he sat behind and he was hearing Katha. Now, who is Srivas Thakur? He is Narada Muni. And as Narada Muni is always chanting the names of Radha and Krishna, Narad Muni bajaye veena Radhika Ramana name. E Narad Muni bajaye veena Radhika Ramana name. As Narad Muni is chanting the names of Radha and Krishna, and now as Srivas Thakur is again very ecstatic. Devananda Pandit is speaking. Srivas is closing his eyes and hearing. He is not sleeping. He is not sleeping. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Snoranam. We sleep. The moment class starts, first 10 minutes we are awake. After that, it's a divine pastime that occurs. Srivas Thakur was absorbed in hearing Katha. And as he was hearing, he was very ecstatic. Hair was standing on end. Tears were flowing. All the Ashta Satvika Vikars, as they say. All the ecstatic symptoms. Hair standing on end. Tears flowing from his eyes. Our hair stands on end when in winter there is no heater in the room. That is our condition. Or our hair stands on end when in the month end we see paycheck in our bank account. We see the paycheck, our hair stands on end. Romanchakampa Shrutaranga Bhajo. Seeing the paycheck, I get happy. You know, in one of the temples, one newcomer had come, and he was an American. So they were in the morning, prayers were being chanted. And he didn't have the lyrics. Now, lyrics are Sanskrit. He didn't have the lyrics. So he was saying, one day grocery Jaranarvindam. And he did that for like 3-4 months. Later he got to know that's not grocery, that is Guroshri. One day Guroshri. The way it was chanted, he said, one day grocery. My goodness. It's very scary if you don't know the lyrics. So for the upcoming Gaura Arati, please take help of that. Please don't sing grocery. In one of the temples, again a newcomer had come. And you say devotees are very ecstatic. So you see how during Kirtan we say, Hari bol, Hari bol, Hari bol. No, devotees can get very ecstatic. So that person went to the temple president and he said, this is not correct. So temple president said, what is not correct? He said, no, this is not correct. He said, Are Baba, what is not correct? He said, this is not correct. You are looking at the Lord and saying, horrible, horrible, horrible. He said, Are Baba, it is not horrible, it is Haribol. He said, Acha. Then he understood, oh, it is Haribol. He was convinced that 100 people in the assembly are saying, looking at Gaura Chandra, horrible, horrible, horrible. So it's good to know what we are chanting before we start chanting. Rather than getting into the pack, it's good to know what we are chanting. So here Devananda Pandit was speaking Srimad Bhagavatam. Srivas Thakur was present. Srivas Thakur got excited. ecstatic, so to say. And now his ecstasy increased to such a level, those who were hearing Katha, they felt it as a disturbance. They thought Srivas is disturbing us. His ecstasy is too much, he's disturbing, we are not able to hear Katha. They picked up Srivas Thakur and threw him out of the assembly. We don't want such people who are fanatic. They threw Narad Muni practically, Srivas Thakur out of the assembly. Devotee was being manhandled. Now you know how much the Lord loves his devotee. This is not just an aparadha, devotee is being manhandled. Only if we can cry like the little girl for Krishna, we will get Krishna. If we can learn to cry like small children do, they can cry very fast. If we can cry like that for the Supreme Lord, very soon we will get Radha and Krishna. Srila Gaur Govinda Maharaj would say, those who cry get Krishna. Bilva Mangala Thakur cried, he got Krishna. Rukmini cried, she got Krishna. Dhruva cried, he got Krishna. Prahlad cried, he got Krishna. Bhishma cried, he got Krishna. The gopis cried, they got Krishna. It has been time tested. Those who have cried have got Krishna. Krishna leaves everything and runs to that devotee. Nothing else attracts him. He is looking for love. Devananda Pandit was present at that place. He didn't speak a word. When Srivas was manhandled, he was thrown out from the assembly. He didn't speak a word. He is a Bhagavatam speaker. Ideally, he should have revolted. He should have said, no, this is wrong. The fructification of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam is to cry for Krishna. Here, Srivas is crying and he's being thrown out, and Devananda Pandit doesn't say anything. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu knew about this. This happened before Mahaprabhu's appearance. And this infuriated Gauranga Mahaprabhu. So when he appeared, he came with a vengeance against Devananda Pandit. Isko sabak sikha kar runga. I will teach him a lesson. He is Namo Mahavadanyaya, but he can get on our case very fast if we are puffed up and proud or we criticize devotees. Here aparad had been done. One Acharya writes, what is aparad? Apa basically means something that diminishes, and radha means satisfaction. Anything that diminishes or brings down the satisfaction or the taste to perform any limb of Krishna consciousness, that is aparad. If we were doing 16 rounds in the past, now we are not able to do it. We are struggling to do it. It's a classic sign of some Vaishnava aparad or some Dham aparad, some deity aparad that has happened, because of which the taste has gone down. Another commentator writes, what is aparad? Anything that takes you away from Radha or Radha is aparad. Because that's how you write, A-P-A-R-A-D-H-A. He says anything that takes you away from Radha is aparad. That's the Gaudiya understanding. In Shastra explains, Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahman. Everywhere the Supreme Lord is present. Sripad Mukundatta Prabhu was the Prabhupada disciple. When he came to Seattle, he said, yeah, Shastra says Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahman, but according to the Gaudiyas, it is Sarvam Khalu Idam Radha. Everywhere is only Radha. Everywhere is only Radha. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he knew about what Devananda Pandit had done. When Mahaprabhu came down, he was very, very angry. Mahaprabhu tried through various devotees to help him understand the importance of bhakti in his presentation, but he would never do it. Fast forward, of course, it's a long narration. Fast forward, we find as to how one time Vakreshwar Pandit, one associate of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who's known for dancing. You see, initially when we joined the movement, in a Sunday feast, we see devotees are dancing. And when we have just joined the movement, we feel little shy to dance. We stand behind. And devotees are such, they will dance, they will pull us and make us dance. And now we may not be dancers, but zabardasti pakad ke leke aayenge. And then our dance steps will be very classic, very, very out of the box. And different devotees will have different dance steps. I'll let you do the imagination. You would have seen in different congregations. I have seen some dance steps in Seattle, which are, my goodness, very classic. The Prabhuji is there, they dance with the dhoti. And just like you see in In Rajasthan, you have like the Rajputs, and they would have the sword, and when they drive thing, they drive like this. So devotees in Seattle, especially the Prabhujis, not the Matajis, the Prabhujis sometimes get so ecstatic in dancing fast kirtans. With their dhoti, they think they're Rajputs. And with the dhoti, they'll be flipping like this. I'm glad the dhoti has never come off till now. My goodness, you know what I'm talking about. Seattle, they dance in a very... And every ISKCON temple will have one dance step. So in Seattle, this is called as the dhoti dance. Right from chota bacha to a 70-year-old, everyone will do a dhoti dance. So if you don't know what a dhoti dance is, please come to Seattle. We will introduce you to this new sampradaya of dhoti dance. Is there some new dancing here in Harrisburg also? We'll find out today. Matajis, when they dance a little dignified. Prabhujis are, my goodness, they are all over the place. They're all over. It's okay to dance when you're home, but not that same way when you're in front of everyone. Okay. You need that kind of devotees also who can get that humor. Vakreshwar Pandit was not like this. Vakreshwar Pandit didn't do dhoti dance. Vakreshwar Pandit was doing proper dancing steps. You see, when someone does Bharatnatyam, especially the girls who learn Bharatnatyam, it looks so good. When it's professionally learned, it looks so good. And in comparison to that, if someone has not learned, it's very evident. Someone who has learned it looks pleasing to the eyes. Vakreshwar Pandit Mahaprabhu is known for dancing. But in Mahaprabhu's associates, if someone is known for dancing, it is Vakreshwar Pandit. Vakreshwar Pandit, his trademark is dancing. And he would dance with steps which even Mahaprabhu would see. Oh my goodness, new step. Mahaprabhu would say, I am God, but he is doing such steps which I have also not seen. So it would be when Vakreshwar Pandit would dance, it would be like a Bharatnatyam Arangetram. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in the audience watching that Arangetram. Mahaprabhu would learn new steps. He who is dancing in Srivasangam as Gauranga, Mahaprabhu is now seeing Vakreshwar Pandit and dancing. And now when Vakreshwar Pandit would dance, Devananda Pandit would see him. But just by being with Vakreshwar Pandit, just with that association, every time Vakreshwar Pandit would jump in the air and he would fall down. In the Mahaprakash-lila Vrindavan Das Thakur explains, when Gauranga Mahaprabhu would jump up in the air and when he would come down, it would be like a bag of bones coming down. And then he would again come to senses. And again Mahaprabhu would dance. And again he would come down and it would be like a bag of bones falling down. It's something to witness when Mahaprabhu dances. Vakreshwar Pandit was no less. So every time he would jump up in the air, Devananda Pandit would take the dust from the lotus feet of Vakreshwar Pandit and put it on his head. Because otherwise he will not give. So every time he would dance up in the air, he would take dust and he would put it on his head. In the 5th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is explained. Jada Bharat is speaking to Maharaj Rahugan. We said that earlier today. Rahuganaita tapasana yati na che jaya nirvapanat grihitva na chandasa naiva jalagni suryo vina mahat pada raja abhishekam. 5.12.12 Srimad Bhagavatam. No one can make advancement in Krishna consciousness till the time we don't smear our head, our body, our heart, our soul with the dust of the lotus feet of pure Vaishnavas. Srimad Bhagavatam. So smearing the dust doesn't necessarily always mean taking the dust. Devotees can sometimes get very forceful. Whether you want or not, they will pull your leg ahead and scrape and take. Not like that. I was in one program in Mumbai and program was done. So prasadam was going on. So devotees were all lined up. You see how in ISKCON temples, it's classic ISKCON case. Every ISKCON temple. For class, there will be 50 people. For prasadam, there will be 150 people. Where that 100 comes from is Achintya Beda Beda. Even Nitai Gaurchandra is scratching their head. Where this extra 100 came from? You will see today also. Class will end, numbers will double. Achintya, transcendental. Material senses cannot perceive this. Prasadam is of course very attractive, no offense. Very glorious. So in one of the home programs in Mumbai, Prasadam was being served. Class was done, Prasadam was being served. And one 17-year-old boy was serving for everyone. There were others also, one 17-year-old boy was also there. So he was going from plate to plate. Oh, sorry, it's the other way. The 17-year-old boy was sitting and there was another devotee serving. So that devotee was going from person to person and he came to the 17-year-old boy. And it was second serving. You see how in ISKCON, second serving is mandatory. It's mandatory. If you don't take second serving, it's like a Vaishnava Aparad. That devotee who's cooked so much, you're not taking second serving, are you? Vaishnava Aparad. You have to take a second serving. How can you not take second serving if it is Gauranga potatoes? I was in India this time and some discussion about prasadam was going on. I said Gauranga potatoes. They were just looking at me. So I said, have you not had Gauranga potatoes? They said, no, what is it? Is it just like fried potatoes or something? I said, how do I even explain it to you? Gauranga potatoes is Gauranga potatoes. How do you explain that? Like it's a delicacy in itself. And somehow later I realized it's an American delicacy. It's not there in India. So then I had to tell them, please get a visa. You can see Times Square later. You can see Statue of Liberty later. That visa application, $200, and that flight ticket will be worth it when you see Gauranga potatoes. Your eyes will become ecstatic like Jagannath. Can you imagine how blessed we are? We know Gauranga potatoes. They are not blessed till now. Right? I hope the menu is not Gauranga potatoes. Oh, Krishna. So here we find. So that boy whom I was talking. So devotee was serving and he came to the 17-year-old boy and he said, what do you want? In Hindi he said, kya chahiye aapko? Now this 17-year-old boy apparently had heard lot of katha. So he said, khana nahi chahiye, aapka charan ka dhuli chahiye. Abhi itna bhi ecstatic nahi hona tha. He said, khana nahi chahiye, aapko charan dhuli chahiye. That devotee said, charan dhuli nahi milega, puri chahiye to le lo. Oh my goodness. So today, when you are being served prasadam, please control your ecstasy. Whatever they give, please accept it. Don't forcefully pull their leg and take charan, dhuli. Is it self-service or? You have to go. Vina mahat padar jobhishekam. Till the time we don't bathe ourselves with the dust of the lotus feet of pure Vaishnavas, we don't make advancement. Devananda Pandit did that. He put the dust of the lotus feet of Vakreshwar Pandit on his head. Transformation started. Rapidly. Very quick. Just by doing that, his heart melted. Devananda Pandit later goes to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprabhu had taken sannyas and was in Jagannath Puri. Devananda Pandit goes to him, falls at the feet of Gauranga Mahaprabhu and says, Maaf kar do Bhagavan, maaf kar do, galti ho gaya, shama kar do. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, what happened? He said, my dear Lord, please don't ask me this. You are Paramatma, you know everything. Don't embarrass me by making me say it again. Please forgive me. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu looked at him and said, how did this transformation take place? You were speaking Bhagavatam and you consider yourself very advanced. How did this humility come from? Mahaprabhu doesn't like head weight, dear devotees. Pride repels Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We may be illiterate, doesn't matter. We may be a beggar on the street, doesn't matter. But if there is pride, that repels. Nothing else repels him as much as pride, head weight. This is why time and again he hammers. Trunadapi sunichena tarorapi sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sadahari. We chant it every morning. What is Mahaprabhu even saying? Trunadapi sunichena, to be as Humble and tolerant as a blade of grass. You see a blade of grass, you stamp on it, it doesn't shout back at you. It doesn't back answer. It comes back to where it is. More tolerant than a tree. You see the trees in America. Practically no clothes, no one to take care of. When Pennsylvania or New Jersey, New York, the winter arrives, we have heaters, they don't have anything. How about the trees in India? India gets so hot, so humid. How about the trees there? But they are tolerant. They are tolerant. Mahaprabhu gives that example. To be more humble than the grass, to be more tolerant than the tree, and to give all respects to others. Yes, we may be very, very advanced, we may be very scholarly, but even if we meet a 15-year-old, to give all respects, because Krishna is living in the heart of that 15-year-old also. We may be practicing bhakti for 25 years, but it's possible that 15-year-old is practicing bhakti for 50 lifetimes. Prahlad Maharaj was just 5, Dhruva was just 5. Age has nothing to do in bhakti. Only that person can always chant Kirtaniya Sadahari, who follows these 3 principles. Devananda Pandit told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, my dear Lord, your servant Vakreshwar Pandit saved my life. By his dancing, by his association, by his lotus feet dust, there was some change in the heart. My dear Lord, please accept me. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraces him. Mahaprabhu embraces him and says, don't do it again. It repels my heart. Mahaprabhu embraced him again, touched him and purified him. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, I have one instruction for you. Devananda Pandit said, my dear Lord, whatever it is, please tell me. He said, next time you speak about Bhagavatam, splash the nectar of bhakti amidst everyone. Don't do the mistake that you did in the past. Don't give a presentation where you belittle the glories of bhakti or you don't present bhakti. Please promise you will do this. Devananda Pandit said, my dear Lord, whatever you ask for. From that day onwards, whenever Devananda Pandit would speak, he would speak about the glories of bhakti. Adav madhya cha antya cha hari sarvatra giyate. Start, middle, end, he would only speak about Hari, he would only speak about Bhakti. What is the teaching, dear devotees? This is the last 2 minutes. What's the teaching? There are 2 types of Bhagavat. One is Grantha Bhagavat, that is book Bhagavat, and then there is Bhakta Bhagavat. It's the book Bhagavat which is locked at this point. It's encrypted. We don't have the passcode to it. It's the Bhakta Bhagavat who's going to open the book Bhagavat. We may be PhD, we may be very scholarly, we may be from Harvard and Stanford, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If we don't approach a Bhakta Bhagavat, Grantha Bhagavat can never be opened. It's the Bhakta Bhagavat who opens Grantha Bhagavat. It is Vakreshwar Pandit who opened Grantha Bhagavat for Devananda Pandit. It is Srila Prabhupada who opened, that is Bhakta Bhagavat, who opened the Grantha Bhagavat for his disciples. It is our Gurudev who's the Bhakta Bhagavat. Shri Nitaya Gaurachandra Bhagavan ki. It is our Gurudev who's the Bhakta Bhagavat opening the Grantha Bhagavat in our lives. Having said this, I very humbly want to stop here and thank all of you all for very kindly coming here and inspiring me with your presence and motivating me to speak something in the glories of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Thank you all for coming, and I hope and pray that we all can meet sometime sooner once again. Thank you all very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. If you have any questions, we can take a few minutes for questions or any comments, any realizations.
Seems like you're asking the right person. Not really, I'm really good at cooking. My cooking is so wonderful, only I can have it. excellent cooking. When I was in New Jersey, I would cook. In India, I would never cook. And as all boys, my mother would cook and I would have that. And my mom would say, you're going to America, you don't know to cook, you learn. YouTube is there, I will learn. But then I realized, just like you can't learn to drive watching a YouTube video, similarly you can't learn to cook just by watching a YouTube video. You need some guidance. So I learned my lesson. Initially, when I would cook, the salt would be very transcendental. Sometimes it would be very ecstatic, very high. Sometimes it would be very fallen. But then later I learned my lesson. Of course, now I can cook. But when I came to America 5-6 years back, it was very different experience. And I think as youth, you learn many things when you're away from parents. It's a good way of maturing or experiencing. As far as Gauranga potatoes is concerned, please reach out to the head cook. Who's the head cook here? No one? No head cook?
We have Matajis over there.
Please reach out to the Matajis. They will tell you about Gauranga potatoes. I mean it. That'll be the day you get the recipe and the day you taste it, that's going to be the best day of your life. Potato in a new avatar. Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu. Wonderful, engaging class. I loved the way you brought up the fact how we should be serving the devotees. And not just serving the devotees, the mood we should have, the humble mood. So thank you so much for the wonderful class. I don't have any question, but if anyone, yes.
Please don't ask me for Charan Dhuli.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. When will we able to taste the nectar of devotion? Like when we can feel the devotion, like most of the people say that ecstasy and all these things. When people follow these devotion things, when will they'll be able to feel or taste that devotion feel? I mean that taste of devotion, something.
Of course, I'm also in the same boat. I've still not experienced it. But from the pages of Shastra, it is very beautifully explained. Chaitanya Charitamrita Kaviraj Goswami says that Bahu Janma Koriyadi Shravanera Kirtan Tabutana Pai Shri Krishna Pada Premadhan. One may chant, he says, Bahu Janma Koriyadi Shravanera Kirtan. One may hear and chant for lifetimes together. Still, Tabutana Pai Shri Krishna Pada Premadhan. Still, there is no guarantee he's going to get Krishna. On the flip side, you have personalities like Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj who didn't even know how to write his name. You have Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj there. He didn't even know how to write his name. He was an illiterate. Braja Gopis, same, illiterate. They didn't go to Harvard Business School. They didn't even know how to write their name. But Krishna sold himself to all these devotees. So the point is, what is Krishna looking out for? What is that thing which will stimulate this mood of crying for Krishna? First, sincerity. We will do it if we have a desire. Prabhupada was there in a morning walk in Laguna Beach, California. And in that morning walk, Prabhupada was there with Srila Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj and some others. And there was a 17-year-old boy in that morning walk. And he had a question to ask to Srila Prabhupada. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj said, morning walk is the best time. Prabhupada will be there. You ask your question. He said, yes. Next day morning, they went to Laguna Beach. He looked at the form of Prabhupada. How Prabhupada was effulgent. He was radiating. His question was not coming out. Looking at the form of Prabhupada, question is not coming out. So Tamal Krishna Maharaj looked at him and said, hey, ask. And Tamal Krishna Maharaj could get a little heavy. Very dear associate of Prabhupada. So that boy said, I'll ask. Question is not coming out. Prabhupada walked one way. Now Prabhupada took U-turn. He's again coming back. Tamal Krishna Maharaj looked at him and said, ask. Morning walk is done, ask. Question is not coming out. Looking at the form of Prabhupada, he is so nervous. Finally, when Prabhupada sat in the car, closed the door, he was rolling the windows, he mustered courage and said, Prabhupada, what is that one thing that I will do by which I will get Krishna? Some are saying Kirtan, some are saying Japa, some are saying deity worship, some are saying Bhagavatam, some are saying this. So many limbs are there, I cannot do everything. Typical youth question. So many things are there, I cannot do everything. You just give me one thing. What is that one thing by doing which I will for sure get Krishna? What is that one thing? Now we will think Prabhupada said Kirtan. We will think Prabhupada said Japa. You do this, do that. Prabhupada looked at him very charismatically. Prabhupada looked at him and said, just one word. Prabhupada said, by desire. That's it. He rolled up the glass, he went. Now, it's such a profound point. What Prabhupada is trying to say is, every limb of Krishna consciousness is secondary. First is desire. Do you even want to get Krishna? If the desire is not there, I may do this harmonium playing for like millions and billions of years. I will never get Krishna. If there is a desire, even if I am Besura, Krishna will get attracted. On the flip side, if desire is not there, I may be the best classical singer with all the alams and all the rags. Krishna will not even look at me. First is desire, sincerity. Second, to advance in Krishna consciousness, hair standing on end, tears, Ashtasatvika Vikar, which means advancement. To be advanced, we have to associate with the devotee who's advanced. Jiva Goswami gives this example. Imagine you have a crystal. Crystal is what? White in color, whitish in complexion. He says, imagine you have a crystal, and next to the crystal you keep a red rose. What happens? The crystal becomes red in color. Is the crystal actually red in color? No. But because of close proximity with the rose, now the crystal has become red in color. He says similarly, our heart is hard like that crystal. And Krishna is like that rose or the lotus, very, very soft. By associating with the devotees, those who are very, very advanced, their qualities start coming in our life. It's a wireless Bluetooth transfer. By associating with the devotees of the Lord, the qualities that they have will start coming. Getting up early in the morning, chanting Hare Krishna, coming for Sunday feast, serving menially, worshipping the deities. When this is done constantly with advanced devotees and under Anugatya. Anugatya means you have a superior, you have a counselor, you have a Siksha Guru. You have Diksha Guru and you have Siksha Guru. Siksha Guru is he who gives you instructions. Aisa karo, aisa mat karo, ye karo, wo karo. Kartik month aa raha hai, ye ashtakam padho, ye mat karo. Who gives you instructions. And Diksha Guru is someone who officially connects you to the whole sampradaya. Sometimes Diksha Guru and Siksha Guru can be one, sometimes they can be different. But both are glorious. Shiksha Guru te jani hai Krishna raswarup antaryami bhakta sreshta ai doi roop. Shiksha Guru is also like Bhagavan, Chaitanya Charitamrita says. When we are sincere, we have a desire, and we associate with those devotees who are advanced, the hard heart, like crystal, comes in contact with the fresh rose or the lotus, and naturally it gets the complexion or the tendencies of that rose or the lotus. And very soon we will find the qualities that the advanced devotees have start coming in our life. These qualities are often never exhibited in public. Why? Because ecstasy is like camphor. If someone is actually ecstatic, you see camphor, you always keep camphor in closed doors, in a closet. If it's kept out in public, there is sublimation. You don't keep it out, there's sublimation. Ecstasy is like that. You may find devotees sitting here, but you don't know who's actually very advanced. Because real advancement is when you don't show it out in public. You keep it in your heart. Jo bhi rona hai wo ghar mein, Thakur ji ke samne, not in public. And if it's too much in public, it may be sentimentalism. Srila Prabhupada was there in Vrindavan Dham, and the disciples went to Prabhupada and said, Prabhupada, there is one person in Krishna Balaram Mandir, he is rolling on the floor and crying constantly, chanting Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. What should we do? He is not going. Prabhupada said, take a stick and whip him. Now Prabhupada was Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, take a stick and whip him. The disciple was confused. Why? Prabhupada said, after whipping, if he gets up and starts shouting at you, it is false. The ecstasy is false. But if he just shuts his mouth and just goes away, he is actually advanced. Because a pure devotee will not retaliate. He will not speak anything. So Prabhupada said, take a stick and whip him. And they actually took a stick and whipped him. Disciples are also ecstatic. Gurudev gives instruction, इधर stick निकालो. जाके बचाने लगे उसको. And sure enough, he retaliated. He argued. He said, "Hey, I am chanting Radharani. What do you?" And he left. Prabhupada said, "Hoax. Real advancement is not shown like this." Prabhupada was advanced, but how many times you find Prabhupada crying publicly? Very few. The only time or only 2 times I've seen him cry publicly is when 1968 he came to Seattle and Bhakti Pragya and Keshav Maharaj, his sannyas guru, had departed this world. He cried profusely sitting on the Vyasasana. It's an audio recording. Second, 1975 Prabhupada came to Atlanta. There also Nitai Gaurachandra, I think. Atlanta also Nitai Gaurachandra. Prabhupada personally installed. When Prabhupada installed Nitai Gaurachandra 1975, Prabhupada sits on the Vyasasana, starts singing Parama Karuna. He breaks down. He just sings first line and cannot sing second line. He starts crying like anything. That audio recording is also there. And Prabhupada looks at all of them and says, Gauranga and Nityananda has come to your country. Please accept them wholeheartedly. And you can hear in the audio, devotees, all of them say, Jai Srila Prabhupada! So, there has to be sincerity, there has to be a desire, and we have to associate with the right devotees who can bolster, who can infuse that seriousness in our life, where one day by doing the process over and over and over again, consistently, not that we are like a sinusoidal wave, consistently, then naturally we will see it will fructify. And that day will come where we can cry for Krishna, privately, not public. Hare Krishna.
Haribo.
Huh? I know him. Can I tell you something? I am his younger brother. I'm not joking, really. Amarendra 2.0 is here. क्या करे खून में है. My father is also same. When he speaks, his voice is also same. So oftentimes devotees get confused. It's only my mother who can recognize. I just say this one thing, then I'll stop. Recently there was an Instagram reel, and someone had tagged me. And I was hearing, it was just an audio, so I was hearing that. And I was convinced that it is my brother. Okay, I was convinced it is my brother. I showed it to my mother. She was also convinced it is my brother. It is my brother. I showed it to my brother. He was also convinced it was him. Later, I realized it is my own class that I spoke in Houston. I couldn't recognize my own voice. So leave alone audience. Sometimes I myself get confused whether it's my voice. So yes, Amarendra Prabhu's brother.
Okay, I think we have no more questions. So thank you again, Prabhu, for wonderful, wonderful engaging class. And I believe we have a small presentation before Aarti by Sunday school kids for about 5 minutes. So, Swarngarang Prabhu, are we ready? Okay, so we'll go ahead with the Aarti and then we will do the kids presentation after Aarti. We'll start with Shri Guru Puja.
Srila Prabhupada ki Sri Nitai Gaura Chandra Bhagavan ki Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Jai Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jai Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Oh, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jai Srila Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakti Sadma Shri Guru Charana. Everyone much louder. Bandamai Savadana Ade Bandamai Savadana Made Jahara Prasade Bhai He Bhavatoriya Jai Jahara Prasade Bhai He Bhavatoriya Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoide Krishna Prapti Hoy Jaha Hoide Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Jidete Koriyo Oikya Arana Kori Bhamane Asha Horara Kori Homane Namah Om Vishnu Padaya. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nivishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Namaste Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Devasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Rama Hare 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 Krishna. You should know. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra Kore Nava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi Hore. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra Kore Nava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra Kore Nava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi. Sadhu Sangha Sarva Shastra Kore Nava Matra Sadhu Sangha Sarva Siddhi. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chanda Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chanda Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chanda Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. हे राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. Everyone. बोलो बरसाने वाली बोलो बरसाने वाली बोलो बरसाने वाली बोलो बरसाने वाली. राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. ओ राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. ओ राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. बोलो बरसाने वाली 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 बोलो बरसाने वाली. और राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. और राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. और राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. और राधा रानी की जय महारानी की जय. भानु नंदिनी श्री राधे. Everyone. भानु बोलो भानु नंदिनी श्री राधे. बोलो भानु नंदिनी श्री राधे. Everyone, please put your hand up in the air. And as loud as possible, so loud that even devotees in New Jersey can hear you. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Oh, Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Oh, Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Oh, Radha Rani ki jai. Bolo barsane wali ki. The Prabhuji's Bolo barsane wali ki. Mataji's Bolo barsane wali. Everyone as loud as possible. Bolo barsane wali. So loud that Srimati Radharani hears us. Bolo barsane wali. Oh Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. 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 Bolo barsane wali. Oh bolo barsane wali. Bolo barsane wali. Srimati Radharani ki. Shri Shri Radha Shyam Sundar Bhagavan ki. Shri Shri Radha Madhava ki. Shri Braja Bhumi Vrindavan Dham ki. Shri Braja Bhumi Vrindavan Dham ki. Shri Parsana Dham ki. Shri Navadvip Dham ki. Shri Ekachakra Dham ki. Our most worshipable Srimati Radharani ki. Oh Radharani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. 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 Everyone. Jaya Jaya. Much louder. Prabhupada. Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev. 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 Everyone. Jaya Jaya. Me, Thai, Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur, Hari Bol. Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. Shri Nityananda Rama ki. Shri Jagannath, Shri Baladev, Shri Subhadra, Shri Sudarshan Ju ki. Shri Nrsimhadev Bhagavan ki. Vrinda Devi Tulasi Maharani ki. Shri Panchatattva ki. Shri Roop Sanatan Bhatta Raghunath, Shri Diva Gopal Bhatta Das Raghunath ki. Shri Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj ki. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur ki. Gaur Maharaj ki, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki, our Srila Prabhupada ki, Srila Gurudeva ki, Samasta Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki. Please put your hand up in the air and call out to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu as loud as possible. Shri Sachinandan Gauranga Mahaprabhu ki. Shri Avadhuta Shiromani Shri Nityananda Rama ki. Jai.
Jayam Vishnupad Paramhamsa Privajagacharya Stotara Satashichibadas Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Jayam Vishnupad Paramhamsa Privajagacharya Stotara Satashichibadas Divine Grace Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Prabhupada ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnavindi ki. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki. ISKCON founder Charya Srila Prabhupada ki. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda se Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Shari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shami Kun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan ki. Vrindavan Dham ki. Mathura Dham ki. Navadvip Dham ki. Jagannath Puri Dham ki. Ganga Mai ki. Jamuna Mai ki. Tulsi Devi ki, Bhakti Devi ki, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the lotus feet of Shri Shri Guru and Gauranga, Guru Shri Prabhupada.
Namaste Nara Shingaya. Namaste Nara Shingaya. Prahlad lade dahine. Prahlad lade dahine. Hiranyakashi Purvakshahai. Hiranyakashi Purvakshahai. Shila Tankana Kala He. Shila Tankana Kala He. Tona Shingo Pare Tona Shingo. Tona Shingo Pare Tona Shingo. Yato yamita Tona Shingo. Shingo. Bhayena Shingo Heda Hena Shingo. Bhayena Shingo Heda Hena Shingo. Nara Shinga Madhe Sharana Prapade. Nara Shinga Madhe Sharana Prapade. Tava Kara Kamalava Rinakam Adabhuta Shingam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringam Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Tava Kara Kamalava Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Bringa Keshavadi Premanandi. Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Samveda Bhakta Vrind ki, Nitai Gaur Premanandi.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Ram. Hare Ram. Ram Ram. Hare Hare. How's everyone doing? Hare Bol. Thank you, Prabhuji, once again for wonderful, wonderful association this evening. And we'll look forward for more of your association soon in the future. Hare Bol. Yeah, we'll take a promise during Prashadam. So one question I have, Prabhu, what kind of dance you found? It's definitely not the dhoti dance.
Next time, probably when I come, I will introduce you all or initiate you all to the dhoti dance.
Hare Bol. So quickly we will make the announcements, and then please don't go away. We have a beautiful presentation by kids for just 5 minutes from our young kids. And so Her Grace Anusuya Mataji is not here, so definitely we are missing her energy. So I will try my best to cover all the announcements. And Prabhuji, Anusuya Mataji apologizes because she couldn't be here because of her president's meeting. She's in Houston, yeah, so she'll be coming back tonight. So Saturday, October 21st, we have 8-hour fall kirtan. Hare Bol! It's going to be from noon to 8 p.m. Lot of kirtaniyas are coming from Baltimore, DC, New Jersey, where else? DC, yes, so lot of places. So we'll have a wonderful, wonderful kirtan. Some senior devotees are also coming, and of course our Harrisburg devotees will be here. October 28th is the first day of Kartik. Just for everybody's information, the Kartik month, the most auspicious month of the year, it will be starting on October 28th and it will be through November 26th. Sunday, November 5th is appearance day of Shri Shri Radha Sharad Bihari ki Jai. So they appeared in Harrisburg on November 5th. Sunday, November 12th, we will have a Diwali celebration on the same day of Diwali. The temple will be open, so everybody is most welcome, and there will be celebration in the temple in the evening also. And there will be a special program. Monday, November 13th, the day after Diwali, it will be Shri Govardhan Puja ki Jai. So a lot of festivals are coming in the Damodar month, Kartik month, lot of services. So please contact Anusuya Mataji if you are available for any service on any day. And every day we have in the morning 6 o'clock to 7:30 a.m. Japa call. So all devotees are requested. Everybody is chanting, I'm sure, some rounds. So please join the call in the morning at 6 a.m. every day. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. So we'll first have the presentation by kids, and then we'll go with the Prashadam period. All yours, Shri Guranga Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. So last week we had a wonderful class from His Grace Padmanabh Prabhu. He was talking about the Lavlyam. So in our pre-K till first grade, we are teaching in the curriculum. We are teaching Who Am I. So with this depiction, with the small story, they're going to narrate the pastime. We're teaching them a skill of storytelling. They're seeing a picture, and you will amaze what they're going to tell. They're going to improvise, obviously. That's the fun. So everyone, stand in a line. Hare Krishna. Stand in line. Yes, in the order. Come on. Yeah, this kid's gonna get me fired, you know. Hare Krishna. Come on. In a queue, okay? Who was the first? Krishna, go there. Okay. Yep.
Now.
Come in. Where's Maya?
Now.
Vertical or so?
Now.
So few kids, they're prasadam das, so most of the kids are for the prasadam, I think. In the queue. Okay. I think, okay. Let's get started, okay. So this is Dhruva. Go ahead. So slide.
A fish is just a fish. once upon a time, there was a fish who lived in the great ocean. One day, the fish jumped out to the water and onto the land. It was hard and rough. The little fish could hardly breathe. And then a man came and gave the fish a hat and a scarf. But the fish was happy. Now he gave jacket to him.
Yeah, but that did not make fish
Happy.
Everyone needs to repeat.
The fish was not happy.
Thank you, Krishna. Next one.
The girl gave her headphones to listen to music, but the fish was not happy. Everyone came and started arguing.
Yeah, so we're going to repeat again because we are short of kids here. Okay.
This fish needs a coat. No, it needs a wife. No, it needs a house. No, it needs a job. No, it needs headache pills. No, it needs money. A baby crawled between the legs and pushed the fish in the water. Thank you. This is what I need. Belong.
Okay, so moral of the story. What about moral of the story?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't know? They got some.
It doesn't matter what we might do in the material world. We will never be really happy until we are back with Krishna in the spiritual world. That's where we really belong.
And this they prepare in just one class. So this is the first offering to Srila Prabhupada from the kids. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Very, very nice presentation. Haribo! So sorry, we have few new guests. I forgot to introduce them. Can we switch on the light, please? Somebody can switch on the light. We have Mother Kimberly. I think she's here with Ghosh Prabhu. Yes. Thank you, Mother, for coming. You are here for the first time. You are most welcome. Every Sunday we are here at 4:30 p.m. And thank you for bringing over Ghosh to us. Ghosh is here from India in the student exchange program. So Kimberly was very kind to bring him over here. Haribo! 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 And we do have Karthik Prabhu also here. Am I right? The other Karthik. We have one more Karthik here. Yes, so welcome Karthik Prabhu. Thank you for coming for the program. He's in the back. We welcome you, and every Sunday we are here at 4:30 p.m. You're most welcome to join us. Thank you for coming. Hare Krishna. Haribo! And we will quickly have the Prashadam prayer, and if I can ask Achyut.
Mahaprasade Govinde Namo Brahmane Vaishnave Svalpa Punyavatam Rajam Vishwasaneva Jayate Sharira Vidyajal Jodendri Heta Hekal Jyofile Vijay Se Sagare Tara Madhe Jo Ayati Lo Parmai Sudarmati Tahidita Katin Samsare Krishna Varadayamay Kori Bhari Jiva Jai Swaprasadan Dilo Bhai Say Anamrita Bhao राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेम में थाको श्री चैतन्य ताय जय निमाय जय निताय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे महाप्रसादम की जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे हरि हरि His Grace Arjun Sakhā Prabhu ki Shri Prabhupada ki Prashadam is served downstairs. Please don't forget to take darshan of the deities. And please don't forget to take Janamrit given up here.